This is a Republic Notice. The title of this Republic Notice is called, "The American Flag Does Not Belong to Whites." The American flag does not belong to whites. Now, in the midst of what's going on in Ferguson, Missouri, there is something going on saying that the flag now is a symbol of hegemony of European white invaders. Well, you would have to throw away 227 years of constitutionality and another 261 years of black labor in this country, along with that 226 years of blacks' constitutionality, which they gave a month and called it Black History, because they don't want American people or squatters in America to know constitutional history. So they glued it to black people, and they called it Black History Month instead of constitutional history. Now, this persistence that blacks are African American instead of constitutional American citizens is to keep this going. And unfortunately, blacks haven't become sophisticated enough to have propaganda critical thinking. Propaganda critical thinking is a large part of the war, because the war starts in the mind, and it's a mental war against black people in this country. And the propaganda system is in the minds of people of not knowing who blacks are, including many blacks. If blacks knew who they were, they would not believe this flag belonged to white people. And many of them would think twice and even 3 times about burning it, because they would understand that that flag has the lives of Buffalo soldiers' blood on it, have the lives of 500 years of American labor, a fruit of black Judaic people, has the natives, which are the original black natives, who are the Trail of Tears, died on that flag and under that flag, the Civil War, the revolutionaries, and every black person who has died on this soil has died for that flag to be flown under the sun. Now, the problem is the propaganda war that the globalists did make people think that this flag belongs to the globalists, who did all this dirt wars and created chaos, evil, wickedness in this system. The flag doesn't belong to them. The flag is symbolic of the resistance to the globalists. The flag is symbolic of the resistance to the globalists. Was major resistance was done by blacks, because they fought off the globalists in this country for 500 years. And after blacks became constitutional citizens, Satan felt himself getting weak because he was wounded, and then he called the world and he called the globalist evil to be fueled by the world, to come to this country to trample the Constitution, to be fueled by the world. And the world fuels the globalists. The globalists tears up their country and tell them to come here. They said, give me your poor, you're longing to be free because we done messed up you, and this is what they doing today. You got people of color coming here after they done raped and pillaged their country, but they come here and they all side with the globalists. See, the globalist gets the world to side with them and give them little whorish trinkets and prostitution. And the only ones they try to keep away from money in this country is blacks. But blacks have the supreme contract of wealth anyway, okay? So I just want you to understand, this flag does not belong to white people. It belongs to the resistance of black people. And they got the red, black, and blue colors from Egypt. Everything came from Egypt, and black Americans built Egypt. We were the resistance in Egypt. We have always been the resistance of evil, because we are the namesake. We are the namesake. And so it is too much blood on that flag for you to take it lightly. And I said these people who burn it in brain development, and they are poorly and they are miseducated, And this is what the globalists want. They want you to believe that flag belongs to whites. They want you to believe that it's worth burning. They want you to burn what your blood has invested in. They want you to burn your blood so you don't understand that that flag represents the blood of your people, 500 years struggle in this country. You hold that flag up and you hold it up high just like Serena do when she win a tennis game, just like Floyd Mayweather win when he kicking ass from all these nations. You hold that flag up and you hold it up high. Yeah, and let them know. Some of you may be ignorant enough to burn it, and some of you may be frustrated enough to burn it, but a lot of you are smart enough to hold it up high and say, this is mine and this is my country. This has been a Republic Notice. This is my country.